Listen, y'all know I'm on Pat Mahomes' ass like white on rice. Listen, at the end of the day, when it comes to it, I'm going to hold his feet to the fire. I'm not about to be like, oh my God, Patrick Mahomes, you're so great at everything you do. That's not me. That's not going to be this guy on the show. That's what national media does. That's why we started this goddamn show. No quarterback is safe. I don't care if your name is Joe Burrow. I don't care if your name is Pat Mahomes. I'm going to hold you to the fire. Pat Mahomes hasn't played great this season.
I would agree.
Nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody wants to tiptoe about it. Everybody wants to say, "Oh, Chiefs will be back." Isn't it something, right? Isn't it something funny that, right? Like you think about it. Travis Kelce's look kind of washed, and then Pat Mahomes doesn't look the same. A lot of people give Travis Kelce a lot of the credit for Pat Mahomes' success, saying that he really helps him and gets him out of a lot of situations. I'm not that guy. I won't say that. I don't believe that, Parker. Of course I don't. Pat Mahomes is elite. Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. But let's not act like Pat Mahomes, okay? Let's not act like Pat Mahomes has played like an MVP. Let's not act like Pat Mahomes has played like the best quarterback in the league. Let's not act like Pat Mahomes, even though the Chiefs are right now undefeated, are the best team in the NFL, because they're not. You're waiting for that to. You know what the Chiefs remind me of, Parker?
Let's hear this.
The Chiefs almost remind me of the Pittsburgh Steelers football team of Ben Roethlisberger's last year, when they were just finding ways to win. That's what they remind me of. They're just finding ways to win. But you know what I know, and Daniel knows, and the people know. The shoe is about to drop at some point. Now, I have a funny feeling the shoe is going to drop in the playoffs. That's what I think. But I hope the Chiefs can keep it going. I want to see the Chiefs in there. I want to see this elite Pat Mahomes. I want to see him truly prove that he is the best quarterback in the league and that he can win with no matter the talent that is around him. Because right now, it feels like the Chiefs are holding on by a thread. It feels like they're holding on by a thread. So, yeah, I'm going to jump on this show, and each and every single week, if Pat Mahomes plays great, I'm going to say great. If he plays bad, I'm going to say, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to just jump on this show and just say, yeah, Pat Mahomes did it again. Well, look at this 50-yard bomb he threw to Xavier. What about the other throws? What about all the other turnover-worthy throws that you've made that defenders just dropped? We talk about Rashee Rice's injury. We do. But can we talk about what happened before the injury?
Oh, okay.
It was an interception.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Why do we gatekeep this guy? Why do we not tell the truth? Why do we not be honest? This is what it's about. No, it doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter if you are the greatest quarterback in the league. You're not absolved from being held accountable. And Pat Mahomes, nobody else wants to say it. He's not been great this year. Just being honest. Maybe he'll be better soon. Sure. But if you're an elite quarterback, if you're on this God tier, because remember what everybody would say, I would say God, family, nothing but the Tide. Everybody would say, oh, it's Pat Mahomes and then everyone else. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. You want a really hot take that push people buttons? Joe Burrow has played better than Pat Mahomes this entire season so far. Shocker. Sam Darnold has played better than Pat Mahomes this season so far.
Yeah.
Shocker. But again, this is a guy that people put on God tier, right? When you jump on this show, and guess that's what the media will say, God tier. And then you have me, let's level the playing field. Pat Mahomes is more like this season. And the other quarterbacks are like this. He's just surrounded by a good team. But I'm just going to say it. You might think I'm hating on him, but no, I promise I'm not. Hopefully this show, Chiefs fans might hate me, and I know they do. But hopefully people will respect at the end of the day. I am not going to be biased. I'm not going to be biased. If things suck, I'll say it sucks. If a guy's playing great, I'll say the guy's playing great. No, there's no bias on the show. This won't be a show where we jump on each and every single week and we say, how about the Cowboys, right? No, we're going to talk about every team across the league. And right now, Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs, to me, are hanging on by a thread. But again, I believe Pat Mahomes is elite. I believe Pat Mahomes is the quarterback that Daniel believes that he is, and everybody around the league believes that he is. And guess what, Patrick Mahomes, if you are who they say you are, my friend, you'll step up to the occasion. Doesn't matter who your receivers are, because guess what? They say you're elite. They say you're next up. Ask about Tom Brady. Ask about Tom Brady throwing to guys like Kimbrell Tompkins and still finding a way. Ask about Tom Brady throwing to guys like JoJo LaFell and still finding a way. So again, if you're who they say you are, and it's you and everybody else, show me. Daniel, what say you?
I mean, yeah, I think that's fair to say, and that's what I think it comes down to. One of the things and I hope you don't think I'm just this huge Pat Mahomes stan.
You are.
I'm not.
We know you are,
And I
Daniel. It's
know
all
why
right.
too.
It's all right.
I know why.
Why? Let me
No,
hear.
no,
Wait, no, let me hear.
I can't say that.
No,
I can't say that on camera.
why?
I can't say that on camera. It's okay.
What is that supposed to mean? No, because literally the one thing I was gonna say, and I think that's where the media and everybody has it kind of different, is I saw a lot of comments were saying, oh, well, Patrick Mahomes hasn't looked the same. I think this is the same Patrick Mahomes we have seen in the past, right? The interception worthy plays. I mean, you look at the list: Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, and Patrick Mahomes. That's who leads the league in interceptions this year. And I don't think the Chiefs really give a shit. And I think that all they care about right now, and it is impressive, it's about the three-peat. And that's what I'm curious, what happens in the playoffs? Because that's what they care about. It is about history for them. And that's why, in my opinion, if Rashee Rice isn't going to come back this season, the Chiefs, I'm almost certain that they're going to go out and trade for a guy.
Patrick Mahomes isn't even top 10 in EPA for the stats guys that
Say that
actually
again?
care about
Say it
EPA.
again?
He's like 13th in the league for as far as quarterbacks go for EPA, which is expected points added. So that's we can just leave that one there. We already talked about turnover worthy plays. So
Mic drop.